you know, the NAACP, of course, it makes no, you know, they don't hide the fact that they happily take money from the George Soros. You know, there's a ton of other things in there, but you know, West Virginia Free, and in the video, I believe you're wearing a T-shirt, Miss Gallo, that was I guess, some type of West Virginia Free type of logo on it, and they are a pro-abortion group. You know, obviously it's just a spider web. So the links are going to be underneath the media player. So, yeah, just start. It's a rabbit hole. The people that, if we were playing, the game, you know, 7 Degrees of Bacon, she would be just a degree or two, and George Soros was bacon. I'm not saying she's ever met the guy, but I'm saying she knows people who knows people. And she has worked for groups. She has organized 4 groups and associated with groups that are not only, you know, Soros related, but also Saul Alinsky related. One of the biggest concerns for me is the Our Vote, Our Future campaign that the group that she is with, and that is that's sort of alarming because Our Vote, Our Future is also linked to the National People's Action group, and what that is, it was a group founded in 1972 by Methodist minister Shel Trapp and activist Gail Sincata. The NPA, also known as the National People's Campaign, is a Chicago-based Alinskyite community organizing group dedicated to progressive social change. Now, this is I'm reading this off of discoverthenetworks.org. So, and it's linked. So go ahead and take a look at it. But I'm sorry. Anytime I hear the words Alinsky, and I know that the rules for radicals are somehow being applied, I know that it doesn't end well. Nothing that is ever dedicated to Satan ends well, ever. So, you know, that's all there. And it's an interesting parallel to, you know, for sure, to look at the that history, and now the Our Vote, Our Future West Virginia, which, by the way, on Our Vote, Our Future West Virginia, that website has a very, very interesting PSA that they recorded that Miss Gallo is in. And in it, they claim they're hiring. Now, I'm not saying that, I don't want to say that Our Vote, Our Future was present there. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure still who was there. There were signs for Healthcare for America Now, who is George is linked to George Soros. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. So, like I said, I decided to call the West Virginia Citizens Action Group and speak with somebody there just to verify that she is a paid activist. She's not just a concerned teacher, which I took you for. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip, let you listen to it in its entirety, and then probably what I'll do is just cut to the whole first part of this episode, which was recorded on the 24th, the day the president was in town. At that point, I was unaware that that I was going to be labeled as a participant of this protest, and also that everything just this whole George Soros, Saul Alinsky, weird, creepy stuff is going to roll out of the West Virginia's political closet here. So go ahead and take a listen to the this little clip, and then we'll just go ahead and cut into it. Enjoy.
Citizen Action Group.
Hey, how are you today?
Good.
Good. Hey, I was wondering, with your group, the staff, they're paid staff members, correct? Or do they all volunteer their time?
We have a lot of volunteers, and we have some paid staff too.
Okay. Would people, I guess the people on your main page, or on the Contact WV CAG, under your staff, those are paid staffers though, correct?
I haven't looked at the webpage in a while. I don't remember who's on there.
How about Alexandra Gallo? Is she a paid staff member?
Yeah, she works here. That's her job. She works full time.
Okay, so she is a full-time organizer then. Okay. Are you all linked to any type of Soros-related funds or anything like that? Do you receive any type of Open Society?
No, but if you have some way to help, with funding, we're a pretty small, low-budget operation. We have folks who work because they believe strongly in the work that they do, and could probably get much better paying jobs doing things that they don't agree with, but people here work for a pretty low income level.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you have any insights as to how we can get some of that money? Because I keep hearing about it, but I've never seen any of it.
You would take some Soros funding money, I'm assuming, then.
No. Look, if that's what you're trying to get me to say,
I'm not trying to do a hit piece. I just,
Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Sean Pino. I actually met some of your protesters and your development director yesterday outside of the summit, outside of the Bechtel-Reserve, and I just wanted to go into a little deeper into who actually was actually doing the protesting. Now, it looks like to me it was sort of an umbrella protest. There was more than just a West Virginia Citizens Action Group. It looks like you had Healthcare Now there, or Healthcare for America Now there. Are they an umbrella group with the Citizens Action Group?
I don't know anything. I don't know even what you're talking about. I know about the event yesterday. I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the organization, if there is any organization of that name. I've never heard of that name before.
Okay. Okay. Well, they had signs. Actually, Ms. Gallo was offering me a Healthcare for America Now sign. So did a little more research and then dug up a few. Are you all linked to Planned Parenthood or let me see here. I've got so many notes here. Are you all, linked to abortion funds or have any the
abortion funds?
Yeah, well, the National Network of Abortion Funds.
The National Network of Abortion Funds.
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. So, what?
Are you a reporter?
I am a citizen journalist, sir, and I do it for a lot less than your people do it, I promise. But no, I have I'm one of those bloggers who just go out and try to right the wrongs they see, and I just want.
Well, I hope you don't, bring up anything about Soros, which has nothing to do with us at all, and whatever this article is you're going to write, because we have absolutely zero connection whatsoever with him. So
I understand. Well, now
I'm sure that's not convenient for whatever it is you're trying to write, but that's true.
Well, I mean, and again,
I hope you uphold the journalistic standards of other journalists.
But I wouldn't. Part of my credo is truth. That's what I'm trying to get out there. I guess.
What's the name of your blog?
It's actually a little more than a blog. It's an entire website. I have a podcast. It's neocrusader.com, and you're more than welcome to check it out. I'd love for you to. Episode 15.
What do you crusade on?
God, country, truth, justice, and the republic. So that's
Are you in you're based in West Virginia?
You all were 30 seconds from my home yesterday. So
okay.
Yeah. And I'm I just when she was there yesterday, I think she had a West Virginia free T-shirt on, and I know that they are linked to they actually are associated with National Network of Abortion Funds, which is linked to Planned Parenthood, which actually has ties to a Soros group. So I was just wondering how deep that went. And
oh boy, you really think that work, huh?
Well, I'm not trying to make it work.
we don't get any money from West Virginia free. Somebody wears a T-shirt, so you think? I mean, if I wear a Metallica T-shirt, am I getting money from Metallica?
Well, I would think that if I was representing Metallica, though, I wouldn't be out, with a Megadeth shirt on. So, and that's just what I was wondering. I understand that it's a grassroots thing, and I'm not trying to bash anybody for what they do. I just wanted to dig a little deeper because, I have a few issues with some of the things that they were supporting. Not a supporter of the Affordable Care Act, but I kind of the news sort of spun it that way. I actually was on the news with you all yesterday, and they had me as a participant, which I was not. I was just trying to interview. If you maybe check out the site tomorrow, I will have episode 15 up, and you're more than welcome to look and listen. And I would even love to have a representative on at some point on the podcast to maybe go into a little further discussion on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're certainly happy to talk about the impact of the Affordable Care Act on West Virginians. Repealing the Affordable Care Act will have the most detrimental impact of any state. Well,
and I'm a professional. I work 60.
What's your profession?
I'm a certified technology expert. I work in the automotive business for a Chevrolet dealership, and so in my alternative life, when I'm not crusading against things, that's what I do. A 60-hour-a-week plus job, my premiums went from about $250 a month before the Affordable Care Act for a family. I could have actually, I was right around $800 a month for everybody in my household this time, and that was just completely unaffordable. Just completely unaffordable.
Yeah.
And so, and my big issue is I'm not arguing that we need some type of plan in place, but what I'm arguing about is a mandated plan. As a car salesperson, would it be fair if we said that transportation is a human right, and so everybody needs to have a new car, and if they don't, they're going to be penalized $1,500+ a year for not having a new car. And that's essentially what
Well, no, actually, the transportation issue is a perfect example. you have to have insurance.
But insurance,
Everybody has to have insurance because it's a bigger liability